Hello, our project is about breast cancer prediction and our group number is 14. So we have used Google Colab for the execution of our project, and firstly we are importing the necessary libraries for the execution of the code, and we are loading the dataset and printing it. Here you can see the dataset. Um, Then we are using data.describe for the whole description of the dataset. Um, and we did data.shape for knowing the number of rows and columns present in the dataset. And data.head, it gives first five rows of the dataset, and data.tail, which gives the last five rows. We are just dropping the unnecessary columns from our data set which are unnamed, which has null values in it and the ID. And data.info, we are using it for observing the data type of every attribute present. And as you can see here, except for the diagnosis, all the other attributes are of numeric value. And here we are checking if there are any null values present in our dataset, and we can see that there are no null values. Data.duplicated dot sum, it is used for checking the duplicated values present in the dataset, if any. And since we dropped the columns, we are just checking how many columns are there again. And here, as you can see, diagnosis has two unique values, malignant and benign. And we are just uh, doing this for knowing how many number of samples of malignant and benign are present in the data set. And as you can see, diagnosis is of object type, so we just want it to convert into numeric type. So after that, when we do data.info, you can see that it has changed into numeric type. We are just plotting a count plot for a graphical representation of number of samples of malignant and benign. After that, for data visualization, we have used pair plot to know the pairwise relationship between the attributes present in the data set, and it usually takes much time for the execution. Um, yeah, so here we got the pair plot of 11 attributes with the diagnosis, and in a similar way, we have plotted the pairwise plots of other attributes as well. And we have plotted the correlation using the heat map. Mm, as you can see, we got the values in terms of 0 to 1 based on the value that we got, and uh, based on these values that we got, we just dropped the similar columns which have multicollinearity between them. Just for storing, just because we are going to modify our data set, I'm just keeping a backup data set in data1. After that, I'm dropping the columns which have the multicollinearity between them. Just to make sure that I have dropped all the columns which have multicollinearity, I'm just checking data.columns. Then I'm again plotting the correlation and the data.describe as well. After modifying the dataset, for the final dataset, I have implemented 5 different algorithms, and for that we have used sklearn library. And firstly, we have splitted the dataset into testing and training sets in the ratio of 70:30. And here we are implementing the logistic regression. So when we have plotted the classification report, you can see the accuracy of the logistic regression is 91%. And next we have implemented the KNN algorithm, and for that we got the accuracy as 87%. After that we have implemented the random forest classifier, and we got the accuracy as 85% for random forest. And for the Gaussian naive Bayes, we got the accuracy of 90%. Lastly, we have implemented the support vector machine, and for this algorithm we got the accuracy of 92%, which is the highest of all. Thank you.